When you're given a child to raise who's different, everything changes. The rules are different, families react differently, neighbors react differently, your marriage is even different. And while your friends are worrying about picking out carpeting and wallpaper, the pediatrician may be measuring your baby's head and talking about neurologists. All of a sudden, all those doors that are open wide to other children may be closed to your little guy. But there's always one door that'll be open to families with special needs, and that's Shawnee Mission Medical Center's Infant Development Center.
I remember the first phone call, and it was Leanne was here and alive and answered the phone, and I remember her telling me it was all going to be fine.
We came for a tour with my daughter Bella when she was 2 weeks old, and that day really changed our lives.
Oh, yes! You got it.
I love school. We have books, playground, music, small groups, lots of stuff. Swimming therapy with Miss Julie, then music therapy with Miss Lori. I do activities and yelling and stuff to help my muscles.
Olivia needed feeding therapy, speech therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapies. How do you get all this covered? How do you pay for all of it? You know it's the right thing that your child needs, but our insurance, for example, covered one therapy per week. She had so many, opportunities to soar when she came here because they say that doesn't matter. We're going to do the right thing for this child, and we're going to give her the therapy that she needs.
The first time I ever wheeled myself in a wheelchair was like down the hall over there. My mom, she was kind of uneasy about me having my first wheelchair, and Leanne was kind of pushing her more and more towards it because I was getting close to 3. Finally, Leanne one day kind of ambushed my mom and just presented her with a chair when my mom was picking me up from here, and it was like, all right, he's gonna try it out, let's go. I took off like a bullet down the hall. I just immediately knew how to push myself, and I guess I said, Mom, look, I can run, I can run, I can run. And my mom started crying. The famous quote in our house is Leanne said to my mom, Kim, you gotta let him run, you gotta let him run.
The thing I remember the most about IDC is probably my physical therapy. The hardest thing for me was walking upstairs. I was going up these stairs and I was tired and I didn't want to go up the stairs anymore. And my physical therapist was like, you could do it, you could do it, you could do it. I said, I think I can, I think I can. And I made it to the top. I think that's one of the things I learned the most. Just don't stop. You're gonna get tired, things are gonna get hard, and you just gotta keep going.
They were so encouraging, so supportive. Just looking at our daughter and seeing her as the blessing that she was, they always made me feel so confident that anything that came up, that we would be able to handle it. Everything that we encounter now in high school or even beyond, we assume that we can do it.
It gives you so much peace of mind because that's the biggest question that you have when your child is diagnosed, when your child is young, is what does their future look like? And you look at these kids and their future looks pretty good.
I'm gonna go to Quant Elementary. You're teaching new classroom and new learning skills. All that stuff makes me feel nervous.
College was good. It was a big challenge, but I pulled through. I felt proud to walk across the stage, getting my diploma, and then it turns my life upside down. I am now living at an apartment, and I got a job.
I remember thinking that she'll live with us forever. I didn't think college would be an opportunity or independent living would be an opportunity. For her to be living on her own with the job of her dreams is a truly collaborative effort.
When I watch Bella from the stands of a Friday night football game and I see her as a cheerleader with everyone else, I am constantly reminded of the lessons that we were taught when she was a baby. She was going to be able to do so many things and not to give up on our dreams or what we thought possible for her.
I want to see the kids find their independence and start to develop these personality traits that I'm helping influence, and the kids that they're coming here with are influencing as well, and seeing that growth is just so much fun.
We're very impressed with the quality of staff. We weren't real excited about handing our child off to someone else, but on that very first day and from then on, there was a real welcoming experience, and that when we handed her off, she was going to be in great hands.
Both of our boys were born here in the hospital.
And then our boys started coming here when they were 4 months old and were in the program. Even after they started elementary school, they came back for the summer. So that tells you a lot about how much we love the center. We have nothing but wonderful things to say about our experience.
One of the things we were most pleased with was the education that she got while she was there. It wasn't just a daycare where they played games all day. It was definitely a structured environment where she learned. She learned Spanish, she learned sign language, she learned her alphabet backwards. She learned all kinds of really cool things that really prepared her as she headed off to formal education.
I think this really helped me kind of get a jump start before kindergarten. Miss Isabel talked a little bit in Spanish, so I learned some of that. We talked in sign language sometimes, and it was good to get the Bible stories and praying before every meal. I knew just a little bit more than I could have going into kindergarten without it.
It really prepared us. They taught us a little reading, and I think they kind of taught us how to be nice to other people and really gave us a good start.
I was so sad when we had to leave, but I'm still really happy at our new school. It was awesome. And I learned a ton of stuff here.
Definitely convenient, but just the Christian learning that our kids received at an early age, how wonderful all of the teachers were. I don't have a negative memory of this place.
The people who work here and the people who believe in this place find ways to make it special every day.
We will be able to do so much more. There is a bigger, greater need for children therapeutically that we cannot provide in the building that we have today. It's all going to be built in a way that we can give them the best. There is so much more we can provide when provided a facility that can help you provide that.
It's going to give them a lot more resources. No other place is going to help you like IDC does. And by having another building, they're going to be able to help a lot more kids. They're going to be able to help them get to where I am, and that's amazing.
This is a really great foundation, and this is something that it is already great, but they can do so much more if they have donations, and it's going to be really exciting to watch it grow.
I think it'll be a great benefit. I think it's a great recruitment, for the hospital. But I would encourage everybody to support this endeavor, because we just have been so satisfied and have such fond memories of our time here.
I feel like teachers will be able to work as a team more than they can now, just because the layout is going to provide that in every way. We're going to have more resources, things for the kids to encounter outside that promote learning in every way, shape, and form. It's going to be really nice to be able to work in a space that was designed for kids. It's just going to be a night and day difference, and I'm so excited to see it through.
Each one of you are here tonight because you have that feeling. You have that warm spark inside that says, together we can do this. And because of you, our Lindsay speaks a bit more clearly. Nicholas stands quite a bit straighter, and Allison marches off to kindergarten so much more proudly. Please don't ever stop caring.